I love me some 3D miniatures, and these are just a few of my painted 3D miniatures, as well as some pre-painted models I bought. I've really lost count of how many minis I actually have, so please, please don't ask. I've spent a ton of money and a lot of time painting these, and I have no regrets. Collecting and painting 3D miniatures is what makes the RPG hobby fun and exciting. I've also been using paper miniatures for almost 20 years, and what paper miniatures has done for me is saved me time and space, and in this video I want to show you how you can build endless armies using Canva while saving yourself time and money. So let's go ahead and jump over to Canva and I'll show you what they offer as well as some of my samples. Okay, if you're not familiar with Canva, Canva is an online media creation program and it is $12.99 a month. I think it is a bargain. So let's go ahead and start off with just typing in fantasy elf. And this is where you can get some of your characters. If you want to print off some characters for your players here, you can go ahead and look under graphics. In graphics, you put that there. And you can see that there is some really nice artwork there. And of course, you can scale them for printing purposes. Always print on cardstock, and that will help you get that stiff quality out of the mini there and make it durable. And you can size it according to your traditional 28 millimeters, and this is usually about the size I go for, right about here. And of course you can make them bigger, smaller, however you choose to do. And here are some other recommendations. So you can find some orcs here if you want. You put them, make those a little bit bigger if you'd like. Maybe not that big, maybe a little bit big like that. You can find some great looking wizards. Make those a little smaller. I mean, you can make a big, giant, scary wizard if you want, but I think that seems more appropriate. If you scroll down a little bit more, it's going to give you some fantasy creatures like dragons. So if you want to make a really cool dragon, you can take that and put that there, make that slightly bigger. And of course, you should have some dwarves in there. So let me go back here and let me put in fantasy dwarf. And here's some really good ones here. You can put that right there. I like that one. Not so big. You can make that just a little bit bigger maybe than your wizard. I'd say that's a gnome wizard. You put that one right there. You could also type in Viking fighter, which I think is also kind of cool. You can find some really cool Vikings like this one here. Once again, bring it to scale. And this may require a little bit of time and effort and some trial and error. Print them off, put them out, see if they're the correct size for you. Otherwise, just go back and you can then adjust them. Let's put in scary monsters. There we go. Maybe you want to put in a werewolf. Here we go. You got some scary werewolves. You can make that a little bit bigger than usual. This could be a scary troll. If you want that, you can make that like this. And then again, you can go ahead and just scroll through and find some other scary looking monsters as you choose. Here are some zombies. You can make some very fun zombies. You put those kind of normal size. And then if you want to go for black and white, I like some black and white ones here. So you can see there, that's nice and scary. Let me show you a few ones I made for my Castles and Crusades game that I ran at the North Texas RPG Con. As you can see here, these are just sharp looking. And I can always find new and interesting graphics because it's always being updated as artists contribute their art. And sometimes I find things that I didn't even know I needed. And if I want to enhance these graphics, I can always do that as well with a background or putting a name on it or something like that. And of course, doing black and white saves on your ink as well, so you don't have to use as much color. Now, if you happen to be in the market for pirates, well, let me show you what I've included in my latest Crit Happen zine. Here's some great terrain I found for pirates. I have barrels, I have crates, I have sandbags, I even have a rowboat here. Here's some sea creatures I found. Anything from a kraken to maybe a Nessie type of thing or a giant octopus. And then I found some really cool pirates, and these worked out really well as I am running Ghosts of Saltmarsh. So these have come in quite handy. And if you're looking for pirates in particular, or you just want to support the channel, you can always go ahead and get the Crit Happens zine. It's pay what you want, and there'll be a link down below. All right, let me just show you a couple of pieces of terrain you may be able to find here. If you're looking for terrain, you can look up, fantasy tower. Seem to be obsessed with towers lately. So let's say you want to go ahead and make a tower, something in the distance you see. You can put a tower right there. Or maybe you just need to build a whole village and you can say fantasy house. Oh, that's also good too. You can do trees. If you want to do trees, there you go. Here's some trees for you. Make some trees for your forest or to dress up your village. Or maybe you need some mushrooms. So let's go ahead and find, there we go. We got some mushroom houses here. Well, why not put some mushrooms out there like this? That looks kind of cool. Put some mushrooms out there for your players to find. Or if you want something a little bit more basic, here you go. And you can make as many copies of these as you like, build a whole village, and put them all over your table. So that's Canva. I think the possibilities are endless, and you can make yourself some great miniatures and terrain with it. And listen, if you're wondering where I got these little stands from, well, I got those off of Amazon. They're super inexpensive and you get a lot of them. I'll put a link down below so you can get some for yourself. And listen, I don't think I'm ever going to stop collecting 3D miniatures, okay? I think I'm just a hybrid. I think I'm going to focus maybe more on monsters because I have a ton of characters and I need more monsters. But with Canva, I don't know, the possibilities are endless. I can make as many paper monsters as I want. And it's going to save a little bit of time and money. But I'd like to hear, are you a paper person, a resin or plastic person? Leave me some comments down below. Be sure to check those out if you're a DM, or if you're not a DM and you say, I'm thinking about being a DM. Well, those videos will help you get started. But that is it for right now. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll catch you all in the next video.